that's what it's going to take to get 2 points, and that's what's going to take, and a lot of great efforts tonight.
Did you just feel the intensity grow as the game went on?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think that's, I've never played a playoff game before, but I feel like that emulated it pretty solid tonight.
In terms of the last, 4 years, do you think that's the highest level you guys have played at in terms of just the atmosphere here?
I mean, there's been some pretty awesome atmospheres, but I don't know, this one just felt different. It felt like a preview of what's to come.
Can you talk about the resilience this team showed? Because, right, you're down 2 and you didn't give up at any point.
I mean, I think it just speaks to what we've learned and what we learned over the years, all that adversity we faced. It's everything happens for a reason, and the belief that we have in this room that not just tonight, but every day that we have, for each other and what we want and what we want to do, it's growing and growing every single day.
12 seconds.
Composure come hand in hand. Belief and composure come hand in hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's preparation. When you prepare as best as you can, then there's nothing else to kind of make excuses for, because obviously you can't control a lot of things during the game, but all you can control is preparation and work ethic.
12 seconds left on the clock. You watched Josh score to put it to overtime. What was your reaction?
I was fired up. I was just kind of chilling there on the post crossbar there area, just hopefully something like that happened, and so I had the best seat in the house for that one.
You guys also was really physical, kind of chippy. How did you guys play into that? Like, did you use that to your advantage, or was it a distraction at some points?
You know what? I think it just kind of showed the togetherness that we have. That we always got each other's back, but felt like almost. I think Grainer said it. In those playoff games, it's you got to just dig in even more and come together even more, and that's what I felt like we did in the third period, and the results followed.
Congrats.
What?
I don't know. Was this a game as much fun to play in as it was to watch and broadcast?
I mean, yeah, it was fun, but it was all business, Gord.
All business.
It's work.
Yeah.
But no, it was a lot of fun. Crowd was great. Just a couple crazy momentum swings, and proud of the guys. We hung in there, man. That was a hard game.
Can you take us through what you were thinking on that final play that led to that goal?
Not much. I was so out of breath. I was dying. So G put it on a platter for me, and just great play, man. Yeah, great play.
When you think of the moments you've had with the Ottawa Senators, where does that goal rank for you?
I don't know. I don't really have a rankings for my goals. Definitely one of the more exciting ones for sure. Especially in a crowd like that on a Saturday. Big game for us, big game for them. Just a lot of adrenaline. So yeah, it was fun.
How would you describe the atmosphere compared to a lot of games you've played in the past year?
I would say that was probably right up there with some of the best ones. I remember the one last year or 2 years ago against Boston, home opener with Alfie. That was a lot of fun, and that was right up there with that.
Brady talked about you guys learning from the adversity you faced in the past. Are you seeing now sort of the results of that, of being able to stick with a game when it's late in your back?
Yeah, I think we're just staying more even keel. We're not too emotional on the bench. The bench has been great the last 4 or 5 games for most of the year, to be honest with you. But that's probably the biggest change. I think just the game is so emotional, but we don't have to waste our energy on being so emotional with our words. So I think that's been a big step for sure.
Leevi also had just another amazing game, stops all 3 shooters in the shootout. What can you say about his just continued composure?
Yeah, he's feeling it, and like he said, it's just work. So he's having fun out there, and bailed us out a few times tonight. So I'm not really surprised, to be honest with you, at this point.
What did you think of the save he made in the first period?
Yeah, it was electric. The whole bench was up, and a couple of the guys just kind of giving the side eye to each other. So he's electric, man.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah, just gave you one.
Good side eye.
The beat goes on here. How do you sum up this game?
I
hard to sum it up really. Probably the craziest comeback I've ever been a part of, for sure. Such a crazy game, high emotions. Felt like a playoff game for the most part, and yeah, fun game.
Did you have any emotion going into your first NHL shootout?
Not really. You can't think about too much, and no, not really. No.
What was the self-talk you were giving yourself when you guys were down 5-3?
Just sticking with it. We have such high-end talent that we all trusted that we can come back, even though it seemed impossible, but we pulled it off, and yeah, just happy.
Coyle had a great chance in overtime when you saw him coming towards you. What was going through your mind?
Stop the puck, not much.
When you hear it ping off the crossbar, what goes through your mind in those moments too?
Oh, just had to thank the crossbar there for the help.
What did you see on the save you made in the first period, the big one, the 2-on-1?
Yeah, I saw the 2-on-1 coming. Wanted to take away the shot first mentality there, and yeah, when he passed I was a little bit maybe too late for that, and just had to make a stretch save.
Leevi, with the volume of games you're getting recently, just how is your approach to each game changing at all?
It doesn't really change too much. More like the days off, trying to take it easy, and just yeah, try to get all the energy I can.
Are you allowing yourself to enjoy what's been happening for these last few games?
Not much, to be honest. It's just yeah, because you gotta focus so hard on these games, and yeah, they're massive for us. So not much, but maybe when we have a couple days off, then I'll get to enjoy them more.
I realize it might not be your decision, but you played back-to-back nights a couple days ago. What if you played back-to-back nights this weekend? How would you feel?
Yeah, I'd be ready for it, but we'll see how it goes.
Thank you. Is that it?
would you describe your team's game here today?
Yeah, an emotional game in a lot of different ways. Obviously, it being a big game, but I thought just the overall game itself was a lot of emotional ups and downs. Obviously, a character win.
Some people feel there was a playoff-like intensity to this game. Is that an accurate assessment?
Mm-hmm. For sure, there was. And both teams knew it. I thought we let our guard down a little bit after we got the lead, and we were playing really well in the first. But like playoff hockey, when you do that, the other team will take advantage of it, and they're going to push. They've played a lot of playoff games over there, and I thought we got it back for the third.
How important is it for you guys to have that playoff kind of game style early in the season?
That's exactly what we talked about after the game. A big character win, but B, we're going to learn a lot of lessons, as we go down the stretch and as we play these type of games. And it was a hard-fought game tonight.
You guys were down 5-3. Was there a message, and I think you took a timeout when you guys were down 5-4 with about 20 seconds left?
Yeah, the message really was like more in between the second and third. Just that we had to get back to, competing in the hard areas of the rink. I thought Boston took that over for about 25 minutes, where we've done a good job of that for the most part this season. And, I thought we did that in the third, and we pushed right till the end, and sometimes that's what it takes.
When you get what you call the character win, what does it mean for confidence?
Yeah, I think, anytime you win, it builds your confidence. But when you win these type of games in this manner, it's, it's definitely going to help your confidence. That, the obvious in the moment, but I think obvious in the future as well for other games that are going to be a lot like this.
As a coach, do you sense Josh Norris gets a little bit more focused when the moment becomes big?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think he's got such a good shot. He knows that at certain times he's got to use it, and big goal tonight for him for sure.
We continue to talk about Leevi Merilainen, but it's becoming just normal that he plays like this. Just what can you say about him, especially the composure in the shootout for the first time?
Yeah, he's I think that sums it up, his composure in the net. He just looks calm. It doesn't look like any moment's been too big for him so far, and he's had a nice little run here.
Maybe on a personal level, have you ever been on a team that's made a comeback like that with 2 empty net goals?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I would hope I have been.
It's a quick turnaround, so we might not chat with you tomorrow. I'm just curious about, are you going to take Linus Ullmark on the road? What's the plan there?
Yeah, he is. He's coming on the road. So.
Do you think you could play him, or how close is he?
We're still day by day.
Would you consider playing Leevi back-to-back? You've done it recently.
I will consider everything.
Thank you, Coach.
See you guys tomorrow.